feels good to get back on track and get a W at home and play multiple people and just work on some things tonight that we haven't been able to do. And so, yeah, overall, just a good win for us.
I can't imagine you were too thrilled with the first half. What was kind of your message at halftime, and then what things did you think you improved on?
Rebounding, and we were only +1 on the boards there. Their shooter, number 13, Garino. We knew that she was a shooter. She got loose. We were trying to press, but I don't think we really did a good job of taking care of her. So tried to do a better job in the second half. I thought we did for about a quarter and a half, and then towards the end she got loose again on us. So those two things in particular.
Aliyah, that run you guys had in the second, I think you guys made shots like on 4 straight possessions. I think you had the last one. Was that kind of just a good, I think it was like 11-2 run. Was that something that got you guys back kind of in the flow of things and, felt more comfortable after that?
Honestly, I think it started on our press. We really upped the tempo, and whenever we do well in the press, it kind of raises the camaraderie, and when that's raised, obviously, we get good shots, and we make them.
Lawrence, Coach Boyle talked about rebounding had to improve. What things, did you think you needed to improve in the second half? And obviously rebounding, I'm sure, was one of them. And how do you guys think you did that?
I think in the second half we definitely rebounded a lot better. Just coming off those losses, we knew that was the one thing that we were lacking, and that's we were kind of gotten away from. So going to this game, we just said we're going to do everything aggressively, just go to the board aggressively. Whether we get the ball or not, the other person does not get the ball. So that's what I think for post we really worked on during those days off.
Is this going to be kind of an ongoing thing with rebounding, kind of game to game, see how you do?
I mean, we just got to keep emphasizing it because it's huge for us. Just, again, not only on the defensive end, just allowing one shot down there, but also on the offensive end, just giving ourselves second chance points. We've talked about it. We just cannot be a one-shot and done team. So it's going to be something we emphasize every single game.
How important is it? It seems like when Aliyah's kind of giving you that spark off the bench, when she's hitting her shot, you guys are a different team. How important is that, and what's the key to kind of keeping her consistency?
I think it's just reps, and getting her in. And I think the pressing helps us, which helps her. I think just changing up, maybe playing a little bit more zone at times will help. But just having, anytime the person coming off the bench is a scorer or can bring a defensive intensity of some sort, whatever it is, as long as they're a spark. And it takes some pressure off of the starters to have to be the only people scoring the basketball. So, it gives us a nice rotation at the guard spot.
Aliyah, was it frustrating at all because you guys got off to such a hot start, and then these last couple games when your team's losing, your numbers weren't as good? How do you kind of find that consistency when you as your reps kind of increase?
Well, I mean, first things first, I just want to clarify that scoring and all that, it really is not my main priority. Winning is, and I think that's why I was playing at a different level. We were so used to getting beat. I think that kind of lowered our ante, but we raised it in the last couple practices, and we raised it obviously today. But I think it's really important that we keep sharing the ball, we keep playing good defense and getting these wins.
What do you think of assist numbers were a lot higher today?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, the things we talk about, the rebounding, the assists, sharing the basketball, all of those things make us a better team, all of them. And it's not something we can pick and choose to do. We have to do it every game, and we as coaches just have to be in the mindset throughout the game, is that happening or is that not happening, and just really have conversation with the team. But that will be something we just, again, emphasize moving forward. And they know that too, because we weren't hitting our shots. I mean, I think we were just a little tight. I mean, we were taking good shots. We just weren't hitting them. And then I felt like they started to relax and came out in the second half and hit those jump shots that we normally hit.
Lauren, were things frustrating at all in the first half at times? Some of the turnovers were kind of unforced and things like that. Was it a matter of maybe being a little tight?
I just think when things broke down, we kind of didn't know what to do. When our plays broke down, we kind of didn't know what to do. So we just let's just get it to someone so they can just shoot, I wouldn't say that we were rattled, but we were just not as aggressive. So we turned the ball over because we were being lackadaisical.
I know you got another game on Tuesday, but you mentioned after the last game that the thing with this team is you've played so many games that you need some practices. This upcoming break, I know they have exams as well, but how important do you think that stretch is going to be?
It's huge for us. I mean, it feels like we haven't had a of practice and for so long because we're just game. So yes, they will be in finals. That whole time is just about us practicing and giving them days rest. So being able to give them like a weekend off, 2 days in a row and things like that, and then coming back and having some really good practices. I think I think it's almost like a 12-day stretch. So, it'll be a balance of just getting them off their feet, but just coming in and working on us. We don't have any opponents during that time. So it's just really about tightening things up, getting some things in that we haven't been able to get in, focusing on us, which we have not been able to do in a while.
There were times that first half where you kind of sat back and scratched your head a few times. Was that kind of like, okay, when are we going to get this thing
rolling?
going?
Like when are we going to stretch it? Yes, yeah. And again, I thought we were being just a little hesitant with our shots. Things weren't falling like I thought they would, and we were pressing. So, but I think we just had to relax. And sometimes you get halves like that. But I thought they really stuck to the game plan. Came out in the second half and did what they needed to do.
How do you simulate 8,000 grade school kids coming here Tuesday and practice?
Some music on tomorrow so they can't hear me, and just because it'll be like that. We're going to have to go in with a game plan, and then I don't know how much they're actually going to be able to hear me during the game. But again, a great atmosphere for our girls to play in, a great atmosphere for these kids to be involved in a day like that, a school day like that, and just they will definitely be a sixth man for us.
Any of you or all of you, just moving forward with this win under your belt, especially for that big game, like with all the kids on Tuesday and then that stretch, how comforting is that to have this win or be back in the winning column? Don't all shout at once.
Okay, I think just getting our groove back with this game kind of just gives us the confidence we need going into the next game, especially with all the kids, and it's going to be a really loud crowd. So I just think that that's going to help, and just getting into practice, just knowing that like we can do this, like we can still win these games. We don't just like give up ever. So I just think that this game was really helpful for us.